Good morning, good morning. What's happening? What is happening in this world? Uh, Good morning to each and every one of you guys. Today is the day. We are back. ISO speed is in Turkey. And yeah, that's. Let me see. ISO speed is already 42 million. Um,
Chat, they're eating. Look, bro. Henry's got. Look, bro. He in, bro. Everybody in. Look out.
Bro, this is Turkish traditional kebab.
Oh, Turkey's moving around.
Yes. Also, we made it.
You made that?
Made in Turkey.
Oh, y'all made the kebab? What? I did not know Turkey made kebabs.
100 original made in Turkey kebab. Nice. Hani sen yemiyorsun?
uh, ISO speed is in what I'm gonna call in Turkey. ISO speed is in what I'm gonna call. All right. Okay. And hopefully everything is okay, guys. All right. And hopefully everything is okay, guys. How bright it is? Is this very bright or is it brighter? Do you guys think it's bright? Let me close my writing. Is it is very bright or is it brighter? Right. Let me close my writing. This is all right. Good morning again. Morning again. All right. Today we have a Chelsea and PSG that will be playing for the FIFA final, um, FIFA World Cup club, right? Or FIFA Club World Cup. Um, the final will take place in New Jersey, and it's gonna be an interesting match. I wanted to watch the match, but um, I can't. I will be working. So PSG versus Chelsea, uh, FIFA Club, uh, FIFA Club, right? World Cup. Who you got lifting the trophy? Yeah. We have two people that are watching me. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm gonna be pinning comments. So before I go to work, I want just to come there to come and check and see if you guys are still out here. If you guys are still enjoying your day. Two people. Welcome back again. I don't know who you are, but you are welcome. It is a Sunday, and we also have one of the most important match today. Chelsea is gonna take it's gonna play. Chelsea will be playing PSG in the UEFA or FIFA Club World Cup final. We are still talking about who will actually take the trophy. Who will take the trophy? All right. I'm setting up everything. Okay, guys. Baby is meeting the baby for the first time. Baby meeting the baby for the first time. I'm gonna go ahead. Me myself, I will go with PSG. PSG is better because I already gave you the prediction is better. Um, it's better, and uh they score for I said it. Perplexity. Perplexity. Oh, is that perplexity? Perplexity. All right. Perplexity. Perplexity. Thank you for joining me, Perplexity. I'm gonna set the goal. I never said. I never put any goal. Uh, ask me anything, bro. You can ask me anything, just about anything. Yeah. Wow. And then I'm gonna switch cheese you guys. I'm gonna switch cheese you guys. And I'm gonna try to give you 100, I guess. Okay. Ooh. And yeah, before I go, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Remember, we just here waiting for that match, UEFA with that FIFA Club World Cup final, and we shall see. We shall see who's better and who's not better. Baby is holding the baby. That's bullying, man. Bro, run, baby, run. Otherwise, this guy will bully your ass. We have four people that are watching, guys. Who do you got winning for this Champions League final? Oh, for this FIFA Club World Cup final? And are you enjoying what I'm enjoying? If you're enjoying let me show you what I'm watching right now. You know me, I like this kind of videos. Yeah, Russian money, $1.01. Once again, guys, I just got up. It is already 8:30. I work today. I would like to watch this match with you guys, but I can't. I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside and make some money. And so while I'm here, I'm still gonna stream and talk to you beautiful people about what is going on in this world. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get my magic pill. He's gone. They actually help me start my day the right way every time. I need these. Also, if you comment, if you don't want to answer anything, if you want to try your luck, which one of these object that are on the screen that doesn't belong? Which one of these object doesn't belong? Pick one. Pick a number, and let me know why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You look happier. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, she stalled us. How it all started. We waiting how it ended. We waiting for the part that say how it ended, how it started, and how it ended. Oh, come on, bro. You can just. I don't have time. I don't have enough time to watch the ending. You know what we're waiting for? We're waiting for the ending where you just go to, you get a contract and you modeling in Paris. You're still at your home, in your street, in the stadium. Where's the part that she's modeling internationally? That's the part I'm waiting for. What? I'm just walking around. Nobody's wanna give you the contract, so oh, so this is how it's going, bro. You just this is a scam. Everybody speaking Arabic. If you're Arabic speaker, this one is for you guys. People that are coming, please hit that thumbs up button, okay? Hit that thumbs up button. I think this is nonsense. So it looked like a Boeing 787 aircraft that crashed in India. They've been looking for the reason. Boeing never took any responsibility. They never take any. They always try to look for the mistake coming from a pilot or whatever. You know, be it where when it crashes, when it crashed in Ethiopia, in Malaysia, and now in India, they're saying that the pilot actually did something to the plane that resulted in it crashing. It doesn't make sense, but that's what they want us to believe, guys. You know why?
World Liberty Financial. The Trump family owns 60% of this business and gets 75% of the net revenue from the business. This is Eric and Zach on stage in Dubai yesterday, where it was announced that the UAE ruling family will use $2 billion of Trump family crypto to invest in another crypto company, Binance, which incidentally recently paid a $4.3 billion fine for violating money laundering laws. But that's
It's
another
all
story.
money laundering, man. It's all money laundering, whether it is be it in the politic or everywhere. People are trying to make money by any means necessary. The politicians, they use their position to get money, so I'm not surprised.
I am sick to my teeth of leaving my house and witnessing racism in this country, especially Dublin City. And it's not like 80% of the time, it's 98% of the time when I leave the house, I witness something. I was leaving the gym there, and there was a group of teenagers walking in front of me. They were 13, by the way. And there was a black woman walking towards them. Now, you know, Dublin teenagers walking like they own the road. And naturally, four of them were taking up the whole path. So they bumped off this woman. And she turned as if to say, "What are you doing?" And he shouted the N word at her. And I just walked by and witnessed this. And I was actually shook. And usually I'd say something, but I actually needed a minute to build the courage because I thought, if they do that so openly, what they do to me.
Mm.
Surrounded by people. So I shouted, I said, "Lads,
You're a good person, bro.
I think it's okay to speak to somebody like that." And they
It was cool. Mm. Yeah, got some money. Mm. Mhm. Mhm.
right there. You see that? You want to see something? See right there? It's bald. I'm balding. Yes. You want to know why? Because I had a baby. Baby? Mm-hmm. And then, here you go, Spray. You like my bald? Yeah, it's bald on the other side too, right here. I was 6 years old when my dad tried to convince me that computers were not magic, rather, they were just ones and zeros.
And let me put it very plainly. If we Republicans choose Donald Trump as our nominee, the prospects for a safe and prosperous future are greatly diminished. New York Times. COA. I fly down to South Carolina. Alarm goes off. I feel terrible. I'm exhausted. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I open up the curtains. It's pouring down rain outside.
Hmm.
I get the newspaper outside my door, and there's a bad story about it.
Let me reach over here and put on my red MAGA hat. Where are they now? Former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger. On September 6th, 2018, just before 10 p.m., 26-year-old Botham Jean was in his Southside Flats apartment eating ice cream in the living room. Suddenly, Dallas police officer Amber Geiger walked into his unlocked door. She lived in the same apartment complex as Jean, had just finished working a 14-hour shift, and went to the wrong floor. She immediately fired 2 shots at Jean, thinking she was in her home and he was a burglar. He was hit once in the chest and died at the hospital. Geiger was charged with manslaughter 3 days after the crime. The charges were later upgraded to murder and she was fired from the department. At trial, she tried to claim self-defense. The jury didn't buy it, and she was convicted of. She was facing up to 99 years in prison, but only received 10 years. Geiger was eligible for parole in October 2024, but she was denied. Her next parole hearing is in October 2026.
يبدو أن ترامب مصمم على تنفيذ إجراءات. We have struck a nerve.
Hmm.
We have exposed the skin. We have uncovered the invisible walls of that cage that we have been living
So this teacher in Idaho got in trouble for posting this, a sign which says, in this room,
This room is
everyone
room.
welcome, important, accepted, respected, encouraged, valued,
And equal.
and this, everyone is welcome, with hands of different skin tones. Sarah and Emma is a teacher at Lewis and Clark Middle School in Meridian, Idaho.
Hmm.
According to the Idaho Statesman, the school district said that regarding the everyone is welcome sign, it was not the message that was the issue, but rather the hands of different skin tones.
What's the issue?
The hands of different skin tones.
Hmm.
The school district went on to liken what's going on to a sports analogy, saying every player knows that while they bring their own strengths and personality to the game, they must operate within the rules to maintain fairness and consistency. If a
Hmm.
player decides to wear a different uniform, use a different sized ball, or ignore the rules, the game would lose its structure, creating confusion and imbalance.
Hmm.
The teacher is not backing down. She has refused to take down the posters. She initially took them down, but then after talking with her husband and reflecting on it herself, she decided to put them back up. Sarah told KTBB TV in Boise, Idaho, that she was told by an official at the school that not everyone believes everyone is welcome. So that's why there's a problem with the poster which says everyone is welcome. Sarah says she's now wanting to protect her students from racist sentiments
Hmm.
that are affecting their classroom.
Got
The
it.
Idaho Statesman also quoted the academic officer for the district, saying they told the teacher that her signs may have violated Idaho's Dignity and Non-Discrimination in Public Education Act, as well as school policy, which requires signs.
She's lucky to still be there.
cream in your hair. Mix it. Mix. Spread it all over your hair. The line in the middle. Make a line for your bangs. You know what's easier? Let's do a little eyebrow brush. Go ahead, move your bangs out of the way. Enséñale a la cámara cómo hacer.
Oh, you're speaking Spanish too?
La vaca.
What? La Vaga? El Fernito.
Con su nariz grande, ¿cómo hace?
Yeah.
You're being naughty right now, so you're gonna be naughty if you talk like that. Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
Bro, that's crazy, right?
You're not, because you ain't being good.
British kids with 100 will 100% make you love a relationship.
Rang me last night when I was at work. I said, you better tell Jackson to start being a good boy, or he's going to stay on the naughty list and he won't get no present for Christmas. That's what he said to me. So you've got to start being a good boy. He won't do me. What?
Mhm.
You're just silly, man. You're on the naughty list, mate.
What one thing you dislike? Go ahead. The colorism. Oh damn! Spanish are racist against darker people. I'm Morena. Damn, they got example.
To show you Trump has blown all precedent out of the water. He signed over 35 times as many orders as new laws, almost no major laws whatsoever, no new legislation, no indication he wants to work with Congress more the upcoming year on any non-required, non-budget items. What we're seeing methodically done is an effort to not only cut out Congress, browbeat the court.
Bro, today is gonna be a wonderful day. I believe that, and I also think that we are going to get paid.
All precedent.
What? Eastern European, Eastern European farm, Romania.
You talk about that, and I'm letting you go. Well, the Trump administration is supporting Venezuela for months since he took office. Let's examine why we in the United States are the reason they are trying to bring here $317 million a day to keep New York City running. That's right. Last week, New York City passed their 2026 operating budget of $116 billion to keep the lights on for one more year. So where is all that money coming from? And more importantly, what are we actually spending it on? Let's break it down. By far, New York City's biggest revenue source is property tax. This is paid for by the owner of every building in New York City. In second place is income tax. This is what gets taken out of your paycheck every 2 weeks. Then there's this broad category that covers a lot of smaller taxes and revenues. This includes things like hotel occupancy tax, real estate transfer tax, and taxes on things like cannabis. Also included in this are all the fines and fees that the city takes in. Not enough time to go through all of them, but a lot of parking tickets. These next two categories are pretty self-explanatory. Sales tax is included every time you buy something in New York City, and business taxes are what companies have to pay to operate here. At some point, why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, largest scale pederast in human history? Simple, because of who's on that list. Everybody in politics has a vice that's much worse than alcoholism. Is the way that I put it. But we release the list.
I don't know why Nigeria for Nigeria sef go call person. Person go lie down for bed o.
A grown man, especially the president, should not be licking ice cream in public. I don't think it's manly to go like that with a soup and you're blowing on it. It's just not a good look. Think the same thing for ice cream. You should say,
Hi, this is a message to all of the white women of the world. You matter. Your voice has power. You have the ability to speak up.
Babe, I'm leaving. Yeah.
And you are Brazilian.
Yes, so I'm half Brazilian. My mom is full-blooded Brazilian from São Paulo. I lived there when I was a kid.
القطرية من بداية.
I'm 32 and I'm beginning.
This is the most dangerous neighborhood in all of the United States. In the heart of Chicago's South Side lies a street so dangerous it stands alone in American crime statistics. This is the notorious O Block, the most dangerous street in the United States. Located on South King Drive, this infamous block holds a fascinating contradiction. It's the birthplace of former First Lady Michelle Obama, yet also home to renowned gang-affiliated rappers like Lil Durk, King Von, and Chief Keef. 2011 to 2014, O Block earned its grim reputation with more shootings and deaths than anywhere else across America. But what transformed this Chicago neighborhood into a war zone?
If you think about it, Black people are already used to being able to be chill and calm and collected while everything is burning down around.
this is a property in Maryland in the United
Did your car get smashed? If Chelsea lose against PSG, I will donate my kidneys to the Ghana Ministry of Health. If Chelsea.
This guy is talking nonsense.
I will donate my kidneys to the Ghana Ministry of Health. The department of the institution that is in charge of human organs. I will donate my kidneys. I'll add my names too. If PSG beats Chelsea on Sunday, if PSG beats Chelsea on Sunday, I will donate my kidneys to the Ghana Ministry of Health. They should use this for Chichinga. They should use my kidneys for Chichinga. If Chelsea lose against PSG. It's sad to see that some Chelsea fans, typical Chelsea fans, are scared that PSG will beat Chelsea. God. How did we get here? How did we get here as a team? Chelsea. Chelsea is about to play PSG, and some Chelsea fans, real Chelsea fans are scared. How did we get here? I understand.
If you're one of those pretending, I don't want to be black, be African, for some reason got a problem with African people or being from the African continent.
Your entire fucking
New York City. Damn. New York City.
This is the secret source behind all those smooth.
If you want to have gorgeous kids, marry someone not Asian. Those mixed race babies are gorgeous. And it's too late for my kids. They're full Asian, but it's up to you. You can do it.
Damn.
Gorgeous
Is
kids.
this not a self-hate? If you want to have a gorgeous kid, marry someone who is not Asian. What's that? Well, this is hate, right?
Gorgeous. And it's too late for my kids. They're full Asian.
This is self-hate.
To you. You can do it.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. If I send you this, just know what? Just know to watch your back. Really? There's this young lady that actually um she stabbed her manager. Man, that's crazy. I think people need to do some psychological evaluation or some shit like that. Can't go around and stab people just because you have issue with your manager. That's not how it works. Um,
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know they're gonna know.
Welcome home, honey.
damn,
Jet to holiday. Right now, you can save £50 per person. That's
they're
£200
beating
off
this
for
kid.
nothing beats it. Jet to holiday. Right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four.
They jumped at him and he's still winning. Damn, bro.
The Boeing company received reports from operators of the Model 737 airplane that fuel control switches were installed with the locking feature disengaged, which is very interesting.
Yeah, bro. It's just Boeing is just trying to find a victim. Boeing don't want to take responsibility of what happened to that, but what is happening, what is being happening to Boeing actually for a while now. This Boeing plane they've been falling out of the sky every month actually, from Ethiopia to Malaysia to now India. And they never take responsibility. They always come up with excuses and excuses. They always like, oh, it must be when he was in Ethiopia, people were talking about it must be that the pilots, because the African, they're not very good at it, at this new Boeing. Now that is in India, they're saying, oh, the pilot disengaged the fuel of the thing. It's as though like the pilot wanted to die. Like, this is not how it works, bro. Boeing need to learn to take responsibility of their thing. Hmm. But at least this is my opinion of what is going on in this effing war.
Get a done for you webinar with your whole entire.
A couple times I actually went to visit friends in Alabama, but my daughter was the distinguished young woman of Connecticut. And so the nationals are held in Mobile, Alabama. So I've been to Mobile a couple times.
Mm. 5 years. Wow, Palmer Dembele at the CWC Trophy, recreating the iconic launch stuff. Launch atop a skyscraper. Damn. Someone is stop dating black men. What the heck is going on social media, man? That's why you need to go to social media. You need to know what is going on in social media in order to be aware of your surrounding. She stopped dating black men.
Concepts to explain to people is that you can be conventionally attractive and still not have anyone pursuing you romantically. Like, yes, I do get a lot of DMs each day, but it's not from anyone other than like a certain demographic, which happens to be much, much, much older black men. That is pretty much the only demographic that I get in my DMs. Occasionally, I'll get a white guy.
That's so interesting. You know, usually it's the other way around for people who truly, genuinely are looking for a connection from someone. Let me explain to you what I mean. We all know the guy, the black guy, who's like, well, the black girls ain't fuck with me, so I went where I was appreciated. Same thing with black girls who like to date white men. And there's some truth on both sides, but it makes sense. Like when you same old phone. Assimilation put next to the whiteys, and these groups are put. Why would I pay $40? Love to garden and read. Think 9 p.m. is late.
This is my brand new office chair. I had it for almost 2 months
I
now.
may get this office chair. I don't know, but this one look cool.
Running software, the Strava, Nike Run Club, or Under Armour is the most accurate.
Hmm.
Weekly meal, or you're out from other things that you make. Weekly meal prepping with
Sometimes I don't know if you. Want the piece of paper. And what they end up doing is so to all the men who were thinking about making like think pieces and rebuttals to black women not want to be approached in the grocery store. I'm gonna tell you right now, stop. Just stop. Stop. Don't think about it. Save your think piece. Just stay silent. They're telling us what they want. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Do exactly what they said. Leave them alone. Because I guarantee you, in 6 months or a year from now, the complaint is going to be, how come nobody approaches us? How come nobody's talking to us? How come no man will talk to us? I look good as fuck. I want to be seen. How come no men are coming up to me? That's going to be their complaint in the next couple months or a year from now. Okay? Just like we said, pick better and choose better and feel better. It's a male loneliness epidemic, allegedly. Let them figure it out, just like we had to figure it out. So to all the men who were thinking about making like think pieces and rebuttals to black women not wanting to be approached in the grocery store, I'm gonna tell you right now, stop. Just stop. Stop. Don't think about it. Save your think piece. Just stay silent. They're telling us what they want. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Do exactly what they said. Leave them alone. Because I guarantee you, in 6 months or a year from now, the complaint is going to be, how come nobody approaches us? How come nobody's talking to us? How come no man will talk to us? I look good as fuck. I want to be seen. How come no men are coming up to me? That's going to be their complaint in the next couple months or a year from now. Okay? Just like we said, pick better and choose better and fit better. And now there's a male loneliness epidemic, allegedly. Let them figure it out, just like we had to figure it out. So to all the men who were thinking about making like think pieces and rebuttals to black women not wanting to be approached in the grocery store, I'm gonna tell you right now, stop. Just stop. Stop. Don't think about it. Save your think piece. Just stay silent. They're telling us what they want. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Do exactly what they said. Leave them alone. Because I guarantee you, in 6 months or a year from now, the complaint is going to be, how come nobody approaches us? How come nobody's talking to us? How come no man will talk to us? I look good as fuck. Men and women are fighting online. I would like to read all of these comment section, no person emotionally.
Just like we said, pick better.
I'm a black woman and we are in all like this. I always speak.
Allegedly, let them figure it out, just like we had to figure it out. So to all the men who were thinking about making like think pieces and rebuttals to black women not wanting to be approached in the grocery store, I'm gonna tell you right now, stop. Just stop. Stop. Don't think about it. Save your think piece. Just stay silent. They're telling us what they want. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Do exactly what they said. Leave them alone. Because I guarantee you, in 6 months or a year from now, the complaint is going to be, how come nobody approaches us? How come nobody's talking to us? How come no man will talk to us? I look good as fuck. I want to be seen. How come no men are coming up to me? That's going to be their complaint in the next couple months or a year from now.
Damn.
Your laptop stand.
I'm
Because us as Afro Americans, we live in the black lady in the grocery store who did not speak back to you when you said, please understand, sir, be glad that you spoke to her and not me. Because there is a black woman that will meet you with that fire. If you don't back your stop talking to me. When we with the entitlement, the audacity, because you speak to me does not, I'm in the South too. Because you speak to me don't mean, oh, this what? Man, do y'all really, women, do y'all like, as a black woman, do I have to speak with you?
Hmm.
I'm not usually going to feed my family.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Interesting because it looks like that good gut was busted open. You couldn't even look down there and see anything that you could do anything to do. Well, what's your purpose? Okay. Be glad she didn't meet you with that. Because not only did she not speak, you felt it enough. So I know you were just hawking a damn pot too in that. This woman, you keep looking at me a little too hard. You gonna make me uncomfortable. And don't make me nervous now. The black lady in the grocery store who did not speak back to you when you said, please understand, sir, be glad that you spoke to her and not me. Because there is a black woman that will meet you with that fire. If you don't back your
Hmm. That fight is cool. I like to read their message. Damn. That fight is cool. I know exactly. I know that already. Damn. Who's saying that? I know that already. Yeah, we get it from yeah. Oh, exactly. You just say the same thing too. So that's all that apply to us. Oh yeah, and they smile. Hmm. Same here. I walk past them like they are straight. Damn. In the grocery store. It is, and they just sitting there doing nothing, huh? Saying you from the South mean the exact opposite of what you just said. Being in the South is better to raise you the who raised you the fuck what? See, you can voice your opinion, but you don't have to take a dick. You aren't protecting nothing, obviously, because the audacity to even post this under a woman show how much Sassy is in you. You raised you. Damn. Posting a comment is Sassy now. Hmm. 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 That's crazy, bro. It is crazy. What is going on? The fight is gonna.
In 2023, two black men were boarding a bus in Fargo, North Dakota to head to Crookston, Minnesota, when the driver of this Jefferson Lines bus told them that they needed to ride in the back. This sparked.
I don't want to listen to this kind of nonsense.
Listen, stop commenting under my video if you felt like that manager was supposed to get killed. Because y'all. If you have a camera like this and you don't have a damn can up D&D, are you really a photographer, a videographer? You spend all this money on this camera, the lid. What's funny now, bitch? So I finally see what needs to be said. Black men,
Hmm.
leave these black women alone.
Damn.
If you see them at the grocery store and you just trying to get to know her, leave her the hell alone.
Damn.
If you see her in the
What is
gym,
going on in
leave her
black
the fuck
community?
alone. If you see her on the side of the road fixing her tire, put your head down, keep on going, leave her the fuck alone. If you see her pumping her own gas right next to you, put your head down, keep on going, and leave her the fuck alone. Leave these black women alone, bro. Because they are waiting to get on social media to embarrass you and talk bad about your ass when simply you are trying to get to know them. Obviously, that is a crime right now. Until she see you a damn clue, or clues, I don't give a damn what it is. Some type of signal that she is interested. Leave this goddamn black woman alone, fellas. Because at this point, I don't think we can do anything fucking right.
Guys, leave these black women alone. I finally see what needs to be said. Black men, leave these black women alone. If you see them at the grocery store and you just trying to get to know her, leave her the hell alone. If you see her in the gym, leave her the hell alone. If you see her on the side of the road fixing her tire, put your head down, keep on going, leave her the fuck alone. If you see her pumping her own gas right next to you, put your head down, keep on going, and leave her the fuck alone. Leave these black women alone, bro. Because they are waiting to get on social media to embarrass you and talk bad about your ass when simply you are trying to get to know them. Obviously, that is a crime right now. Until she sees you a damn clue.
I'm reading these comments, man. It's crazy, bro.
Je me prostitue pas. Mais oui, mais bien sûr, parce que vous êtes là, vous avez décidé d'embrasser une religion dont vous ne comprenez même pas la base. Est-ce que c'est de la prostitution? Oui, c'est de la prostitution culturelle, madame, et identitaire. C'est ce qu'on appelle de la prostitution identitaire. Vous avez rejeté votre identité, ce que vous êtes, ce que vos ancêtres vous ont transmis depuis des générations, pour aller vous prostituer auprès d'une communauté qui vous disent ce que vous devez être. C'est ça ce que vous êtes. Et malheureusement, avec ce comportement-là, vous n'allez pas aller loin, madame. Je suis vraiment désolé pour vous. Merci.
Genre, je peux dire un mot à Madame Lux.
J'attends toujours les propositions concrètes, pas les trucs, blabla, les trucs philosophiques là. Je veux des trucs terre à terre, quoi.
Bonjour, madame. D'abord, bonjour. Je ne suis pas venu pour vous faire, pour insulter ou quoi que ce soit.
Damn. On social media, everybody is fighting, man. Some people are fighting on religion. Some people are fighting. There is a war between two gender, men and female, and then the religion war, and then the political war.
C'est normal que les autres continuent dans leur pays.
You needed some money now?
Me.
T, and we're gonna start with.
So big. Wow. FIFA president is saying that, this Club World Cup is the most successful competition in the history of football. That they've generated more than $2 billion from the Club World Cup, surpassing every other competition in the world. This is massive, man. And to think that the stadiums were not even.
So you get to pick and choose because every time.
Okay, guys. The final is tomorrow, and people send me an email with all the stuff you need to know. So I'm just gonna go over it. They're recommending you to arrive 3 hours before the match, at a minimum. At a minimum.
3 hours before the match.
10 a.m. Right here. Stadium fan experience starts at 12, which I think.
I'm not going, so I'm not going.
This idea that white men treat black women better is just the most ahistorical, insane shit I've ever heard. If black men treat black women so well, then why does white feminism exist?
Damn.
So, what alternate you?
It's dark. It's went way north, and they're coming back south now, with some buoys tied to their back so the boats can see them. But I love that stuff. I used to do that. I still can. I think it's threatening.
Actuel est légèrement mieux, un peu plus en forme sur la dynamique que Rosette.
I think that I posted a viral video. Let's talk about the fetishization of black men for a second.
Boom.
Fetishization comes in when there's a lack of respect. There's a generalization about a certain group, and so by default, there's the dehumanization about it as well. Many groups are fetishized and dehumanized, right? Let's look at Asian women. A
a lot of people target them because, oh, they're petite and little and they shut the fuck up, and you know, that's, you don't respect them. You know what I mean? And then you kind of end up mistreating those who you fetishize, because then turns out they're human. Right? You're in a relationship with them now. They're human, they're being human, and there builds resentment for that. Right? Same thing with Latina women. Oh, they're spicy, but you know, they still take care of their men and blah 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 blah. That's not fair, right? And not all of them are the same. But when it comes to the fetishization of black men, I think that's a little different and it's unique. Many people in this adulthood, many adults amongst us, do things to spite others. They live their lives to spite other people, right? And I think a lot of non-black women target black men to spite, whether that be black women, whether that be their parents, maybe the men in their own community. A way that you figure out if there's no fetishization going on in the relationship, if there's respect, right? If you're looking at a person and you care what they're talking about, you care what they've gone through, you care about their culture. It's different than.
What up, Tilo here for Illinois Media School. Certain staff take
Some people are sick on this online. Look at this person here. These people need people need some therapeutic, I don't know, help or whatever. Hmm. People are crazy, man. This one.
Dating is so hard to begin with because you go on the bad dates, but it's so hard to even get on the date.
switch. No.
Said men love when women shoot their shot is a damn lie.
J'ai déclaré que j'avais eu la faveur des urnes converger vers le même point, c'est-à-dire la renaissance.
This woman sent me home again. I have bills to pay. She has something against me. Coworkers laughing every time I pass by him, and I'm sick of it. I've been dealing with these type of people my whole life. People just be pushing people buttons, not knowing that a lot of us are already on the edge. And it don't take much to be at the point of no return. They're pushing to the point of no return, and they don't even know it. I just don't know how much more I can take. All I wanted was for people to respect me and leave me alone. I'm just sick and tired. So please pray for me. Because my mind keeps telling me no. But my anger is telling me yes. I'm so confused, y'all. This woman sent me home again. I have bills to pay and all kinds of things. She has something against me. Coworkers laughing every time I pass by him, and I'm sick of it. I've been dealing with these type of people my whole life. People just be pushing people buttons, not knowing that a lot of us are already on the edge. And it don't take much to be at a point of no return. They're pushing to the point of no return, and they don't even know it. I just don't know how much. Mets or Yankees? Mets or Yankees? You guys, beautiful.
If a man had murdered Jennifer Harris in that McDonald's, all of you who are currently defending her murderer would be talking about toxic masculinity and male aggression after rejection, and how men need to learn how to regulate their emotions, and how men need to learn how to accept rejection. You would not be talking about the state of men's mental health. The only reason why you are defending the murderer of Jennifer Harris is because Jennifer Harris represents every Black female supervisor who you have ever had a problem with in the workforce. She represents every Black female supervisor who was ever mean to you, every Black female supervisor who ever mistreated you, every Black female supervisor who stood in the way of you getting an opportunity. Comfortable living with their white discount.
You're wondering.
Are you thinking or feeling? This is the office chair for 2025. I mean, where the fuck have you seen a chair with a crisscross platform? But if you want to sleep here, grab a blanket because you already got the pillows. And they're double padded, so no matter how you sit, you can do it for long hours. Look at my point of view. You can sleep here, but you can't.
You're always jumping on that bandwagon, believing the rumors. The people who are out here defending this killer, people keep.
That will respond to that comment. Ain't got no fears. With tin and I can't look for the rear. Skid off, hop out, gems in danger, the end danger, got the guys getting there. I'll try to do it like they don't compare us, people. 400 calls per day.
To tell you this is as easy a pick as I've had all year is an absolute understatement. PSG against Chelsea. Who wins this game? It's math. PSG beats Real Madrid 4-0. Could have been worse. And if we do a hypothetical matchup between Real Madrid and Chelsea, who wins? Real Madrid wins. Real Madrid is the better team than Chelsea, and they lost 4-0 against PSG. How are they going to win this final? They can't. I've been on soccer for 25 years, and I don't think I've seen a more focused team than PSG has been this year. What they did in the Champions League. They won 5-0. Look at
Women on this app are trying to condition men into getting into relationships where they are abused.
Ooh.
Men shouldn't ask for flowers, can't ask you to plan a date. Then they're sassy. You're literally name calling someone who's literally just telling you what their needs are. And want something that you also want, by the way, and you're insulting them for it. People who say relationships only work when the man wants the woman more, putting them in a position to feel unloved or less loved because that's how it should be. Made me make this video is not only being abused, right, but also seeing this video that I just saw. This woman is talking about the only relationships that work out.
The guy is just like really stable, like person, and the girl is just like a little bitty. She's just a little emotional roller coaster. It's so true because that is the embodiment of the masculine and feminine.
Okay, first of all, you just made that up. And look, I understand not every situation is that serious. Sometimes it's just talking about someone crying a little bit more, okay? But it doesn't always end there. And I'm talking about when it goes further. Look at the comments. Only one of us can be a crash out and not him. Maybe you should just work on not being a crash out. And being a crash out is not a woman's quality. It's the quality of someone who's unstable. Like a lot of these people are unstable and they're like, oh, well, I'm a girl. Like I'm supposed to be like this. Okay. But then sometimes that can be very harmful towards the partner. Situations where you're fighting, you're saying all sorts of names, saying things that you shouldn't say to this person, right? Even when you're angry at each other. Screaming, you're not listening, etc., etc. It's going to be over soon.
Oh, quiz.
People who want to hear the same music over and over and over again are.
This place needs to be shut the hell down. They are essentially packed into cages, wall to wall humans, 32 detainees per cage. There are.
Thank you for
Rio de Janeiro has a racism problem, classism problem. My entire page is about going to visit and being Brazilian, and I wouldn't be 100% honest if I wasn't honest about the issues that real people face over there. To be honest, I don't know how to talk about it because it's a sensitive topic, and a lot of people will die on a hill saying that it doesn't exist, but it really does. And the kind of racism that happens over there, it's not blatant racism, it's very subtle. It's stares, it's lack of equal treatment, it's
in there.
Oh, actually,
Some dumbass said I'm weird for sitting crisscross. Shit, if I ain't doing that, I'm laying down on my desk. My feet will never be on the floor. Size matters when you sit on something, and the base is the size of a twin bed. Not to mention, I didn't have to buy pillows. There's 8 of them, and they're double padded. We're out here getting scammed. My old chair was the same price with none of the features. If you need a chair for 50% off, you can't go wrong with it. C'est de la déouche. Key.
Freed from desire, my incense is purified. Freed from desire. Freed from
Gregory, 32, Natan. Montoro, levanta.
Skule på nuka. Like some like patriarchal thing. No. Yeah.
Okay, sir, I know you're voting, but you used mine as if we were close personal friends, which is interesting because you didn't tag me.
Okay, Caroline, usually I would take it easy on you at a time like this, but I'm a bit sauced right now, so extra free. Post a response video about the video I made.
Fighting online.
I plead not guilty. She was a
Or nasty. Yeah, but I'm gonna introduce the new panelist. What's up, Lucky?
I plead not guilty. She was a bully, and she kept sending me home early, and that's not funny. Your bond is $25 million. You won't be sent home early today, you murderer. I plead not guilty. She was a bully, and she kept sending me home early, and that's not funny. Your bond is $25 million. You won't be sent home early today, you murderer.
Hmm.
I plead not guilty.
People are crazy.
this is going to trigger something. They don't date women out of love. They date us so that they're not perceived as being gay. This is going to trigger something.
So glad that you brought this up because of the fact that I was going to make a video about this today because I 100% know for a fact that the comment section would have been completely different if that was a white man. Oh, just come up and talk to us. Just come up and talk to us. I promise you, we're not mean. Just come up and talk to us. We don't even think y'all like us. This, that, and the third. We wouldn't have interracial relationships and dating and this, that, and the third between white men and black women if they didn't like us. Y'all telling yourselves more and more every single day when y'all get on social media because of the fact that I'm gonna say something that's hella controversial, but white men should not have such easy access to black women. That's the way that they do today. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. But y'all have allowed them to have such easy access to you because of the fact that y'all don't want to deal with your traumas, the negative experiences that you've had with your own fucking race men, black men, starting with your black daddy that a lot of you guys did not have in your life.
Damn.
Because y'all sat up here in that comment section of a black elder man.
Damn. This TikTok is too is entertaining, guys. Fight, and fight.
Y'all said that to that elder black man who was probably born in like Jim Crow fucking era. And unfortunately, when you got into adulthood, you chose the exact same type of man that you were trying so hard not to get because of your own black daddy not being in your life. But yet you ended up having men just like that who didn't stay, who didn't protect you, who didn't provide for you, who didn't like you. That's what y'all aren't looking at. That's what y'all aren't looking at. It didn't make sense to me for the very longest time why I was having the type of men, especially black men in my life when I had a black daddy. It didn't make sense to me. But my therapist really helped me understand that I was still moving and 3 to 5 year old Charlene. I might have been 15 years old, but my mindset and my energy and who I was still at the age of 3 to 5.
Damn.
Okay. And all the shit that I endured between the ages of 3 to 5, especially coming from my black biological father. And the type of men that I chose were more so like him than more so like the adopted black father that I had. And once I did all the fucking work that a lot of you black women need to do, not only did I understand why I was even attracted to white men in the first place, but I understand why I even gave them access to me in the first place. And this wasn't me being anti-black or anything like that. It had to do with just me not understanding my blackness, not being confident in my blackness, not understanding my traumas, not understanding the self love that I didn't have, the self hate that I had.
Bro, there's a huge
And
fight
I really
online,
didn't
bro.
need to bring it to you. Have more
The
self
biggest
hate
one
towards
is
yourself
between black
than
women and black men.
than you want to realize. A lot of you guys want to have as much close to white proximity and privilege that you possibly can get. Because even if we go back to Loving versus Virginia, that was an 18-year-old girl who was getting married to a 24-year-old man. white man at that. I want y'all to understand there's only three categories of type of white men that black women choose from. Either one that cosplays black men very well, the most wealthiest white man, and there's always a huge age gap between them, or the most average fucking white man. There's
Damn.
only three categories that black women choose from. Go on my fucking videos. You will see exactly what I'm talking about and peep the type of black women that are with these white men. It's very fucking telling. And y'all love to say, go where you're loved, go where you're loved, equating that to thinking that just because they are giving you certain type of attention that you didn't get from your own people, y'all equate that to love. Love doesn't come from other people. Love starts with yourself. When you learn how to have self love for yourself, anything outside of that is just extra.
Hmm.
I don't need a white man to buy me fucking flowers or tell me that I'm beautiful or take me to Barbados or Italy or buy me a Gucci Chanel bag or listen to me or respect what I say or not put his hands on me or this, that, and the third. I don't need a white man to do that for me to think that I'm being loved correctly. I want y'all to understand that. That comes from me because I don't disrespect myself. I don't degrade myself. I don't put my hands on myself. I listen to myself. I understand myself. I know my worth. I take the time to understand what my flaws are, and I love all of me, regardless. A lot of you black women do not love yourselves enough to actually do the work, but you love yourself just a little bit to go outside your race to get what you didn't get from your own fucking race, and then you call it go where you're loved. A lot of these white men aren't loving y'all. They bought y'all. Even to this day, they bought y'all based off of the compliments, the gifts, the listening, the not disrespecting or degrading, or whatever the case may be. They bought y'all because y'all are, listen, you, black women and white women, are the only two races of women that are the loudest when it comes to telling your trauma and experience and any degrading, demeaning, disrespectful thing against their own race of men on social media. Y'all are the loudest. Y'all
Bro,
are the
I don't know
loudest.
what to say, man. You guys are fighting online, bro. The fight online need to stop, but it is not stopping, bro. The world is actually hmm. They're invincible.
See, everybody wants business. You know what you want? You want a job. I want to make sure. You know what you want? I've been seeing people online saying this woman stabbed her manager because she was being bullied. And I want to know because this isn't just about a fight.
Yeah, it is crazy what is going on, bro. It is really crazy. Final fight. What's up, my man? Son of Soweto is back. Welcome back, bro. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? I'm just sitting here before I go to work. I wanted just to come in and just sit down and See if I can Final Fight Ultimate. Final Fight LNC Ultimate. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? What's going on? PSG is stronger, right? Son of Soy to say, Kesha Chief. Who's Kesha Chief? Who's Chief? Who's Chief? What are you talking about? What you talking about, my friend? F Kesha Chief. Who's Kesha Chief? I'm disconnected. I'm disconnected because I was checking. I was watching the online fight between. There's online when you go online. There's a war between. There's all kind of wars actually. There's a gender war. There's countries war. There's a political war, religious war. Everyone is fighting, especially on TikTok. They're playing around, I mean, 4 hours from now. Is that 10, 10, 11, 12? I mean, 4 hour and 30 minutes. They will be playing. They will be playing in New Jersey, so I'm not gonna be able to watch the match. I'll be very far from New Jersey, and I will just follow the score. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be following the. I'll be following. So who is war, right? I'm saying like when you go online, there's a war. Look at this one. Like if you go on TikTok, you find all kind of wars, debating, people fighting over religion, people fighting over gender, people fighting over politics. It's never ending. It's just some of those fights though are very entertaining.
C'est quasiment impossible. Parce que tu ne pourras jamais faire d'un homme un cheval de course. Donc moi, je me dis quoi? Je vais acheter une tenue de gardien de chèvre, j'irai acheter une fausse barbe, je vais mettre de la peinture blanche, et j'irai dans ces pays-là, et j'espère moi aussi pouvoir obtenir au moins 20 femmes. Parce que c'est ce qu'il fait là. Il n'y a aucun homme. Et le marabout d'à côté, on va l'appeler Amadou. Le marabout d'à côté, il ne fait que lui donner de la force pour espérer avoir un billet. Parce qu'ils vont toujours chercher un Mamadou, le chef du village. Il va dire tiens, je te donne 100 euros. Tu vas toi aussi dire il a d'abord Soudan, même si tu ne comprends rien. Et je te promets que si tu auras fait ça, à la fin, tu auras le droit à le paradis éternel, l'autoroute, l'électricité, la lumière dans ton pays. Et ça fait des années et strictement rien à celui qui arrive à sur cette application que l'islam apporte des bienfaits dans tous les pays africains, alors je fais cette application et je pense moi-même que je vais tout simplement tenter
What?
parce que je pensais que Noël, c'était uniquement au mois de décembre.
Yeah, as you can see, this is an African platform on TikTok. This is a debate. As you can see, so they have this religious people like imam, big imam from Arab country that go into the village, in a village in Africa, and they go there to promote religion, to promote Islam. So they go there, and this dude, as you can see in the pictures, this dude, the Arab and the other imam, they went in deep in a village in Benin, and they give these people, the villagers, they give them some small amount of money and convert all of them, and he converted all of them to Islam, and so now these people are fighting, and African, you always find two opinions. There's some of them who are opposing this thing. is saying that okay, will the Arabs will any Arab country allow African to come and spread voodoo for instance, or African spirituality in their village? Is it is it allow? Can they allow any African or any African spirituality to be practiced in Arab nations and stuff like that? And then there you have some Muslim African who are saying, no, it happened actually. The villages are converted. They converted. They were asking the villager to repeat some of the things. So it was circulating. It is in Benin. It is in Benin. Let me try to find Benin. It was, I think it was, the village was in Benin, where the guy, they've been doing that for a long time. They people been targeting. I'm also against this kind of religious conversion or whatever. They just go to the village where people don't know anything. The majority of the time people are very far from big cities. You find them, they are not religious people, and so these people go there with a little bit of money and they try to convince them. They just ask them to convert. And it is happening also in the big cities. You see this? You see this? This is what they say. So they go in a village, they give people a clothes in a village. So and there's no leadership. There's no leadership, and the African leaders are just allowing uh people from all over the world to come and just spread their nonsense. That's what I can say.
It is a blasphemous to talk. It is an Africans are converting back to Islam. Hear me out. I might get something.
Look, this kind of thing is very is not is I think we should avoid doing this kind of thing. We should not allow people to go to a village. There's no freedom. This is not a freedom. Sometimes I think that's why I like this Chinese system, because Chinese government, they didn't allow the European. Shouldn't people be free to about their religion? No, they didn't. It's not like that, because the same people that you think that you are saying that because some people they're conserving their culture. Like I say, can you look at the way voodoo is perceived globally? Can an African priest or African religious chief go to a country like, let's say, a very Islamic country, and be allowed to spread his message? Go to the deep village where people are not very well savvy or very well knowledgeable, and then go there and say, okay, voodoo is the right religion, and try to convert a massive number of people. Is it allowed to do that? So you see, freedom is only preach upon people, like, in for instance, is very weak. People are weak. That's why I like that's why I like Chinese government, the communist China. They say no to the Christianization of their country, and this is and they try to limit the the outsider culture into their country, and this is good. Right now I'm feeling I'm actually with Chinese, because if you allow this world, the dominant people with the power will come and impose something. Before you know, all of your villages are now practicing something that you have no idea what is going on. While the same people do not allow you to go and do the same thing in their country. Yeah, they're not allowed, and even they already, actually what they did is they already The people who spread the Abrahamic religion in our continent, they already made African. They already made African to believe that their spirituality actually is not good. So even African themselves had their own religion, the Native African, and while they are adapting the other people's culture, so that's terrible. For example, your ancestors had their own way of talking to God. Yeah, but if we also like say, okay, um let's just also go to other countries and spread our express. This is not supposed to happen. You're supposed to investigate this kind of people. You have a country, it's like your house. A country, if you're a president of a country, it's like you are the father of you have a house and you're responsible. You have wife, you have children. You should be able to protect. You shouldn't allow um everything. You shouldn't allow anything to infiltrate your house without your knowledge. You should first investigate what is coming. You just don't sit there and allow people to go there. They were poor, but now they are richest people, rich of Imam. You see, and look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Look at the comment sections. You know, you go to who allow this kind of nonsense. That's what I look at this shit.
Muhammad ibn
What's happening? Can you explain?
Yeah, I'm against all of that. I'm against the indoctrination of people. This is what indoctrination is all about, and this is what this debate. I'm against indoctrination of all kind of any kind. Any kind of indoctrination is terrible for me. I think I'm again, whether it is Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. I'm against that. You can't just go into the village where people don't know, even people are not very well read, and you just go there and spread your nonsense. That's not how it is. I think that's indoctrination because they don't even know what you're talking about. You just go there and you come there you come into their community and just bring something they have no idea of, and tell them, oh, leave your way of doing things, adapt our way of doing things. That's crazy, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys.
This right here is. Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Come on, chill. What you said, I think you should be allowed to share your idea without manipulating people. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. People are are vulnerable. People are vulnerable. People, especially us African. As Africans, we are vulnerable. We are very weak. We always like see other skin color. We always like put other skin color on a higher positions. We always want to, and that's the reason why we got colonized, because we always like every time you see, like every time you allow somebody of other skin come to our community, we always like play the second or the tertiary role. We become the last class, social class in that group. Like even like look at what is happening in Ivory Coast when they allow Lebanese people to come there, and now Lebanese people are dominating, are doing some dirty stuff in their country. But can you so we the sub-Saharan African, we just like to adapt others people uh way of doing. So I think any wise leader in Africa should just go ahead and tell people that and limit all this kind of nonsense. And I think that's the reason why we saw Boko Haram in Nigeria. You know, the emergence of Boko Haram in Nigeria is because the leaders in those countries didn't the leader in those countries, you didn't know, they didn't control what was going on in their villages, and they were just allowing people go who they don't know. Even the people were going the Nigerian north part of Nigeria, sending their kids in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia, and those people are bringing some knowledge that is like is an odd with our African cultures, and they are the one who started this Boko Haram shit, and it's still going on. And that's what happened when you allow your people to just do whatever they feel like doing, and then you wake up, you find yourself in trouble. Even Christianity was brought to Europe. European white people were pagans. Yeah. I think they lost it, and now since it's like you get converted. European converted themselves. Roman did all of that to Europe, and they created I mean, I think in one way actually Roman actually adapted Christianity, even though it was created by a Jewish guy. The Jewish people didn't accept it, and so Roman European adapted that religion and brought it back to Europe, and it allowed them to actually do some great thing, because all of this colonization, they find they can justify now. They can justify their crime against other people by saying that, okay, you guys are not following the right way, and so that's the reason why we're invading your country. um but like I said, any very wise leader, I go back to telling people that I think Chinese system is the best system in the world. It is the best system because of how their leaders is trying to protect, to limit the influence of outside world on their population, because this whole world is trying to force us all to see things the same way. They want us to adapt their culture. They want us to do the way do how they do things. They want us to believe how they believe. And this is not how it's supposed to be. We are all different, and we all supposed to have our own. Hello, Taminu Minin is back. Long time I didn't see you, man. I was talking about just right now. I was talking about your country, Nigeria. I was talking about how I am against actually the indoctrination of our African countries, and that's the reason we woke up right now. Africa is right now 50-50, almost 50-50 Muslim and Christian. Islam and Christianity is dominating. We need to stop this indoctrination. Our leader need to start stopping. Otherwise, we will wake up one day and we will find an Afghanistan. Look at what is happening in Somalia, and all of those countries that adapted the culture that is at odds with their own, with their native culture. China, Iran, and Russia is satanic. How are they satanic, bro? Tamino Minini, what's up, man? How is the business going on? Tamino Minini, I'm looking to create something. I don't know, man. I'm looking to create something interesting. I'm looking to be. I don't know. I want to create a site. I don't know, man. I just need a. I think I need a. We need to talk. We need to talk. If you can find me some engineer in Nigeria or some programmers that can create something. What you saying? There are a lot of Chinese asylum seekers in UK. They prefer living in the Christian country, even in Africa. Even Africa than their own country because they are free, bro. That's nonsense, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, that's nonsense. There's always exception. The people you're talking about, those are random. Like China is a country of 1.4 to 1.4.5 billion people. 1.4 billion people, and you're talking about a lot of Chinese. How many of them? In a country of 1.4 billion, you are seeing, like, even if there's 10 million Chinese seeking for asylum, this is nothing. This is nothing. Like, that's a success actually. If you a country in a country where there's 1.4 billion, if you see three or four, if you see 1,000, 100,000 Chinese seeking asylum, it is actually normal. It's actually normal. So but yeah. And then again, we have to just agree. Just because the Western countries are successful doesn't mean that they are right. because I like China. I like the Western country. Chinese didn't go out and even there, like if they were to get involved in colonization and exploitation of other nations, they would have been rich just like the Western countries. But the only difference is that they didn't get the opportunity to go out and colonize and you know exploit the local the native around the world and accumulate all the waste and the key is not what is not number it is that they are seeking asylum again, their freedom being taken away. Bro, freedom being taken away, this is a propaganda, this is a nonsense conversation. I think it's a propaganda pushed by Western media. Like I say, how many of these, like it would have been what you're saying would make sense if like they in a country of 1.4 billion, if like 400 million Chinese were were asking for freedom and were manifesting and asking for their freedom, trying to go out for freedom. But like I say, in a country of 1.4 billion, if there's just 1 million people are going out and saying that, because they adapted something, no, you cannot satisfy everyone in a country, right? You cannot satisfy everyone. And also, there, do you know that in a country like UK, how many million people live in UK? 60 million or what? In a country like UK, so if you think that UK is successful, UK themselves are immigrating to China. So how do you explain the British people who are moving to Thailand, British people moving to Iran, and they're saying that their country is so fucked up that the way of life in UK is so expensive. uh, Capitalistic society is destroying their way of life, and now they're moving to Thailand. You see them, a lot of them in Thailand, in China. They would rather live in those Asian countries. They move into Vietnam. They come in here to USA. Son of Soweto, the key is not the freedom. Son of Soweto, again, I'm not talking about numbers. Yeah, number do matter. Someone was saying, people lies, men lies, women lies, but number don't lie. I am back. My network had an issue. Oh man, I was saying that. I think. How are you doing? Are you still working? I think me and you need to start talking about. I need to start creating a site. I was going to say that we have bigger issue in Nigeria. Our corrupt leaders wouldn't talk more of indoctrination. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's how like you see the uncontrolled things that is happening in North Nigeria. The Boko Haram, the emergence of Boko Haram, kidnapping children and kidnapping women. All of this is because of the indoctrination, because of the lack of the government was not the leadership didn't play their role well. They allow people in the village, people who are not educated, to be influenced by the outside world. Allow children in Nigeria for very long time, and in most of this sub-Saharan Africa, they were allowing their people to go even study in Afghanistan and Pakistan, in Saudi Arabia, in Kuwait, in all of those countries, and they came back with knowledge that the leadership don't even know where that knowledge is coming from. And now when Afghanistan or Pakistan pick up the weapon and say, okay, we're fighting we're fighting against the Western indoctrination, you see the people in north part of Nigeria picking up the weapon and saying that, okay, Boko Haram, which translate literally to Western education is wrong. So, boom, my personal website. Oh, you already have your personal website. I need something that is I need to start looking for oh, this is your personal website, man. I like it, man. Learn more. I'm on your website, my friend. Hi, I am John, a web developer creating and creative, so learn more. Okay. Oh yeah. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, bro. I like what I'm seeing. Bachelor of Science in Economic, man. Damn. Project, furniture, and all of that. That's good. Your project, your site is looking good, my friend. Your site is looking good. Your website is looking good. Son of Soweto is saying, I'm not talking about numbers. I'm saying that Chinese people prefer living in Congo than in China. 700,000, 700, uh, what? 700 what? Thousand Chinese in Congo, 1.5 in Zambia, nearly 10% of the population. Yeah, the reason why Chinese are moving to these African countries and all of that is not about okay. If it was about freedom, if it was about freedom, they would actually, you would say that okay, if Congo is not as free as a Western country, they would, those 7.5 or 1.5 million would move to Europe. But I think, hello, what's up, my man? What's up, everybody who's joining me? Thank you for joining me. I think the reason why they're going to countries in Africa, they're going to African countries because actually, the way I think it's easier. The competition is not as tough as, like, in a country of 1.4 billion, the competition is so tough. So that's the reason the people who are left out of market of Chinese market, they would rather go to countries like Congo and Africa where they compete, where they can take their knowledge, where they will not find a tough competition. That's the reason why they move. And there's a lot of Chinese in Malaysia, and they're the one who have a whole, they're the one who built actually Singapore and Malaysia and all of this, because not because their country is terrible, but because the competition is tougher in China than it is in Malaysia and Singapore. We are seeing Nigeria become a failed state. Yeah, for me, I blame it to, I put the blame on the leaders. London, man, London, what's up? London liquidity, hello world, what's up, man? Long time, my friend. Long time. Who do you got winning this match? Chelsea and PSG. Who do you got? Do you have any? Do you have any pick? Like, can you pick any team to win that? To win that shit. Nigeria problem is a leadership issue. African countries are a lot more free than China or Iran, bro. For me, I think freedom is relative, man. Africa is actually a lot more freer than USA and UK and all of those countries. Oh, you got Chelsea, man. Why all Nigerians are into Chelsea? Like every Nigerian person that I ask, they say, "Oh, we Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Let's go, bro. Chelsea, let's go, man. If you think Chelsea is gonna win, then Chelsea is winning." Yeah, I'm saying that son of Soweto. I'm saying that African country in term of freedom. If you're talking about freedom, like the kind of freedom, like economic freedom, I think Africa is the only place where you can be poor today and then 5 or 6 years down, and you're rich. But all of this Western country, everything is being everything is monopolized. Like all this, like if you wanna open something here, it's difficult. But in Africa, because the competition is not tough, so the market is freer and everybody do whatever they want, and you get rich very quick in Africa than it is in the Western or Chinese world. Nigeria don't know French football. Oh, Nigeria don't know French football. Oh, okay, okay. I want to move to Kenya. Look beautiful, man. Yeah, Kenya, all African country. I'm telling you, if you're struggling, if you have to choose, you have to learn what you're doing. If you're living in a big city in the Western world, you're just killing yourself, man. You need to if you're not rich, just move to Africa. Move to any good city in Africa. It will be better for you. The only place where you can become a rich, you can make money right now, is in Africa. London liquidity, what's up, man? Where? Oh, you didn't tell me who you got winning. Oh, are you not fan of football? I mean, anyone from London is supposed to be saying Chelsea. I don't know. I'm waiting for your answer. We know the farmer leagues. Who? My parents are originally from Somalia. Oh, okay. Somalia, man, what's up? I was talking about Somalia. What is going on in Somalia? Somalia is one of the most beautiful country. Is I think they have the longest coastal. They're the longest coastal country in Africa. I don't know. Hey, Tamil, meaning you calling the PSG, you calling French league as a farmer league, bro. Yeah, bro. Farmer League has been beating English, man. This year, I mean, PSG have done on English Premier League's team. PSG, like PSG, have beaten all of these top five English Premier League clubs, and I'm seeing them beating like a Chelsea, like 5-0 or something like that. Nigerian are like most Anglophone people. They are focused on English war, just like American, thinking that the NBA is the war series. You taking a jab on us, bro. Hey, London liquidity, man. London liquidity. You still what is it? When was the last time you visited Somalia? I don't follow soccer. My girlfriend only watches Colombian national team or local Colombian team. Man, you're with Colombia, man. I was told that Colombia has the most beautiful ladies, you know. So I'm not surprised that you are actually with a Colombian lady. Right. You are with Colombian. But son of Soweto, like I was telling you, uh, we need to, in Africa, we need to start blocking certain noises. Woo. Guys, you guys can follow me on Instagram. As you can see, I have barcode of my Instagram ready so that you can follow me on there. Why do you have a girlfriend? That is haram. That is haram. He doesn't care, bro. Life move on, man. Who's gonna say no to a Colombian? Who's gonna say no to a Colombian? I'm carefully reviewing the proposal in line with it with financial model. Based on that, I concluded Xerox is best positioned for evaluation building rather than focusing on revenue or profit generation. With that, I can only offer you a role as an investor if you're interested in joining this journey. Entering is in order of setting up to resolve that. I've also secured IP right in the US and have few research on board who will be serving as beta tester for the platform. Let me know. Uh, uh, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Okay, sign a pre-nuptial agreement. What? London is just one day, bro. Man, what you guys talking about? Now London marry that girl. I guess I'm haram. What is haram? What is halal, bro? You guys wanna just eat halal and do halal things. You don't wanna indulge into haram shit. And especially in London, in England, man. England, like you have a lot of haram and halal shit. Hey, sign a prenuptial agreement for first. Yeah. Hey, do we have a prenup in Nigeria? Like, can you sign a prenup in Nigeria or no? London liquidity, so you are enjoying her body, but no guarantee of having becoming children. Damn, that's deep. Ooh. London liquidity, so you're enjoying it in Nigeria. We don't divorce. You don't even know if we have children or not. Oh, you don't even know if you have children. No prenuptial agreement in Nigeria, bro. Why? I think I was just trying to test in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we don't divorce. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I think I was just trying to see if like if Nigeria, if American way of life have reached Nigeria, because people are, African are easy to adapt to the other people's culture. No prenuptial agreement in Nigeria. London marry her now. Don't do that to her. Sometimes staying as a boyfriend and girlfriend is better than marrying. Once you get married, the problem start coming. The way I see it, you get married and then the problem, and then you start having issues. You start having issues, bro. Ooh. I read of a case in a legal book where court asked the wife families to return her bride price after the divorce. Damn, the court is not playing, guys. The court is not playing. But why are you pushing your belief on others? If I'm happy, she's happy. Who cares, man? Yeah, that's the way it is, man, bro. Don't listen to people, man. Don't listen to people. If it's working for you, don't change. We don't change the team that is winning. We stay with what is winning for us, man. We don't go for we don't just go for anything. We stay with the winning team. We stay with the winning team, bro. Yeah. I know, look at it. Yo, bro, tell me in a minute if I need some people who can create, I mean, programmers and Python expert in Nigeria. Like, let's say I wanna create something. I wanna employ people to create something to help me create something. Would that be easy? Like, without me coming to Nigeria, I wanna form a group of people. Like, let's say you're there. You're in charge of hiring people, hiring engineer, and then we create something. We try to create something. I mean, I don't know how we will do it, but no, she's not happy because you have not yet proved that you're willing to commit. Damn. How is someone on the internet telling me my girl isn't happy? That's the good question. There are a lot of software engineers in Nigeria. London liquidity. You do know that she dreamed when she was a young guy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking how can we do? But the problem is that how do you get these people who are very serious, who are not there just to eat your money? I know that Nigeria right now people are struggling. I can actually create something. We can create something. We can work. I can pay. I can have an employee. I pay them monthly, and the condition is that I need to have somebody who's there on the ground and who's making sure that the work is going very well. And we can, with the help of this AI, we can actually create something. And this way, these people who are there are benefiting, and me also I'm benefiting. I'm doing. I created my LLC, my small business. It is in biotech, so I wanna uh London liquidity. Wow, son of said is London is you do not know she has the dream issues. Yo, Nigerian engineering will do Jollof project written in pigeon. Yeah, that's crazy, right? That is crazy. You can start with N10 and you can go can do a probation period, no pay for the first month. Oh, yo, man, say hi to your wife, bro. Yeah, I can do that. Also, there's a way we can start with the intern. Oh man, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that we can start with the intern. And Nigeria TikTok is very deep. Why are you trying London Legacy? Why are you trying to give me relationship advice, love? You should marry. You should worry about yourself. This is both of you guys are in England, so this is a problem. I'm not gonna get involved. If you guys wanna have that discussion, this is between you, the two English people. London Liquidity does not have a wife. Life goes on. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tamino Mini, this idea, the what I'm talking about is actually something that I want to investigate. Uh, how do you enter with intent, what is it, intent? Oh, what do you say? You say you can start with the probation, with intent. How do you do that? Like, I don't know, man. Are you still working? Are you still working or no? Oh. Yeah, yeah. Be humble and accept what you know is true. Say you're working, I am working, but active in the job market. Yeah, bro. I mean, investigate, man. You're there, man. I want let us work together. Let us have a time where we can think about creating something. I have already created my LLC here, but I just need the website and the area of focus. That's what I'm looking to investigate. Let's work together at a minute. I think we can find we can find a solution for what I'm looking for if we work together. Yeah. Yep. Cage, why do you never ask me? Yo, because I know that this is not your specialty. I know that I know that the reason why I'm asking Tamini because she's into Python and what is it? I'm looking for programming people. Um, Python and JavaScript. He was telling me that he's like it, and your mother is ICT wall, really? Okay, let's work together. I'm trying to form I'm trying to form a team, right? I'm trying to form a team of expert, and we can actually study the market. And then, do I still have your email? I think if I look at it, I think I still have it. I think I still have it. I think we can. I'm looking for the team of expert, but the reason why I'm talking also, I'm looking for people, labels. At the beginning, I'm looking for maybe one or maybe five people that I will be able to pay monthly in Africa because the salary is, I want to be able to pay them, helping them go forward. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Fury Fatal. I wanted to talk to him. But you know, it's been a while since the last time he was on the stream, so that's the reason why I'm not. Uh, but the reason why I will maybe I will consult with Fury Federal and see the idea what is the area of focus that we need to create, we need to work on, and then I will look for engineer, the team, the people. The reason why I'm heading toward Nigeria is because Nigeria, the labor is cheaper, so I'll be able to afford. Here in the state it's expensive. I don't know about South Africa, I think, but I think Nigeria and Pakistan and all of those countries, they have cheaper labor. I will not tell you more today since you didn't ask me. Next time you do live, as I will put you in touch with him. Man, okay, put me in touch. Put me in touch with this guy. Let me ask you this. Put me in touch with the guy and so let's see how we can work with. The reason why I'm asking, I didn't ask you because I know you're in London, and I don't know the labor, the South African market. But if but I wanna consult him. You know, I wanna consult all the expert. I wanna be able to afford. Oh, okay. That's what I'm looking. But the problem is that this Indian, like, you need to have a, like, you cannot just find a person. Like, I'm working with a person online right now in Pakistan, and he's doing me. He just sent me a message. I wanna just leave him alone. Look, this is the message on LinkedIn. So I'm looking for people even on LinkedIn. This is the message he sent me. So I'm communicating. I'm looking for expert. He's in Pakistan. He's changing his mind, and sometimes he's not picking the phone, and sometimes he tell me, sometimes he's like, oh, my internet is not working, and stuff like that. Take my advice. You need it. What make you think you give a great advice? My brother Bill with the Indian, yeah, label is cheap here. Like if I want per month, this is a lot of entry level. It's a lot for entry level. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wanna be having maybe somebody who's like a greater, and then we pay, and then we look for people. Um, we look for people. We can actually employ people, and they can work on a project. You know, and exploiting. London liquidity, stop exploiting someone. Just imagine. We are all exploiting each other. Yesterday I was reading a book, and that book made me think a lot about what it means to be alive, about life and all of that. So yeah, that's the problem. What if she doesn't want to marry? That's a good question. Yo, son of Soweto, put me in contact with that your cousin, and I wanna see if how we can work together. If there's any possibility. Oh, or I just need, like, consultation. I need maybe if we cannot work together, I need consultation, and maybe he will tell me what is going on. If a girl doesn't want you, oh, what? If a girl doesn't want to marry you, it means that there's a pain, hurt, and suffering. Oh my God. I'm not expert, man. I'm not expert in that domain of marriage because I don't have a wife. So I think Son of Soweto is Son of Soweto have the right to say anything you want to say on that. But Probably. I think about putting you in touch with him since you didn't ask me. All right, think about it. Think about it, and just put me in touch and tell him that I'm just trying to be. I'm not using any go. Yeah, 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 yeah. You never know, bro. You never know. Don't trust nobody you see online. We are all using each other. We are all using each other. The girl is using me and I'm using her. That's how it is in this world. You have to be. You have to be. You have to. People have to be able to use you. Otherwise, you're useless. No, we are free. Free. Free of what? Yo, Tamino Minin, you still there? If you still there, please let me know. Let me know, like if you see any expert. If you talk to any expert, any programming expert, let me know. Put me in contact with that guy. If you sleeping with a girl without the help of marrying her, we call you a so what? A slut maker. Slut. I'm making slut, right? What if the girl is the one who's making me sleep with her? Is she like a uh slut making me? Oh, how do you used to call it? Is she slut making me if she's the one who's forcing me? All right. What kind of programmers do you need? Listen, I'm trying to okay, let's say I want to build something in the AI world. Like I want to build I want to build an AI that will be able to um I mean in the field of biotech, you know what I mean? So I don't know how to say, but we need to just sit down and see how I have the idea, but I don't know how to formulate that. Strategic partner. Yeah, we want to have a we want to have something like like I mean in biotech in health industry. That's what I'm trying to do in research. You know what I mean in research and drug development and stuff like that. But oh, okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I will see what's going to happen. We shall see. Yeah, I see your email. Reach out to this guy. Oh, hi there. This is the minute. Yeah, I see your email. I see your email. I mean, we will talk later. Son of Soweto, you also put me, You all am I always the slot maker? So if you accept her advance, you have made her a slot. Really, bro? You know how difficult it is to get a woman to accept your advance. It's not difficult. It's very difficult in a place where I'm living right now. Here in the state, it's very difficult. If a woman accepts your advance, you have to do it as quick as possible before she change her mind. So it's not easy, bro. Slot is a strong word. It's CR7, it's slot maker. Yeah. You. Mhm. I think the reason why he's saying Cristiano, he's asking you about Cristiano Ronaldo is because Cristiano Ronaldo actually he's just living with his girlfriend. He refused to marry her. He doesn't he doesn't trust that lady at all. He think like the day he will marry her, she will get half of his. She will divorce him. She will divorce him and get half of his wealth or his money. So he's just living with her, their girlfriend and boyfriend. No commitment whatsoever. He like his money so much. Yeah, he refused. He refused. She knows she tried her best, but he's like, nah, bro. Let us just stay the way we are because I think this way is better than just he's than getting married. He think like he wants the day he will get married, she will actually um harm him. I don't know, man. Now, I mean, I don't know where you guys live, but in a big city like the place where I'm living is just men are just men would rather be called slut maker than committing to a long-term relation, long-term commitment. Yo, I'm getting bald, man. I'm getting bald headed. Yeah, Hakimi and easy Israel Adesanya. Hakimi right now is going out with a girl. She's a model. I think she's half Moroccan and half Egyptian. She's cute. I saw them. I saw him and her in New York the other day. He's model, man. I learned how to choose good wife. Nah, bro. His Hakimi's wife was good to him until she decided that, hey, I need half of your money, and he's like, oh, bro, I don't have money, man. All of my money is my mom got all of my money. She's like, what? Are you kidding me, bro? Where's your money? She's like, where's your money? And he's like, bro, I don't have money. I'm telling you, man. My mom always keep my money. So they went to the court, and his then wife, his then wife lawyer, tell his wife that he's telling the truth, bro. All of his money is he doesn't have any penny. Or everything, his mom own everything. And she's like, whoa, you got me, bro. You got me, Hakimi. Yeah. Once I start doing that, like once I get out of here, I'm going to work, and I'm gonna work until 12:30, and then I come back. What time is it in Nigeria right now? Everybody's gone. Yep. Oh, it's 4. Hey, son of Soweto, you still there? What time is it in England, man? England must be, it must be around, what is it, time? 8, 8, or if it is 4, it must be maybe 8, 9, 10 in England. I don't know. So so you guys, what time do you guys watch the football match, the Chelsea and, here in the state, it's gonna be around 2. So what about there in your country? Jollof land. Oh, really? So England has the same time as as Nigeria, Jollof land. You call Nigeria Jollof land. Jollof actually supposed to be Senegalese. Have you guys watched the meeting between Donald Trump and the 4 5 African leaders that everybody is talking about online? So like last week, was it last week? I guess Donald Trump. What Donald Trump did, he had a Nigerian, a Lebanese Nigerian. He sent that dude to Africa to go and see who are the African leader that will be able to meet him. And he actually they invited those leader, the leader of Gabon, Mauritania, Senegal, Liberia, and what's the other country? What's the last country? I forgot. Liberia and what? And some other small country. And Donald Trump was humiliating them in White House. He was like, "Whoa, you speak good English, bro." Yeah, and he was telling the president of Mauritania to finish it, do it quick. And he had to cut the president of Mauritania. And all of these leaders, African leaders, they went there. They were humiliating themselves, bro. They were like, "Oh, we got some mineral. If you want to take it, come and take it." I'm like, "What?" Whew. Mm, mm, mm. Son of Soweto, yes, we call Nigeria Jollof land, and we call our girls that date Nigerian Jollofina. You don't want your girl to date Nigerian. Yeah, Nigerian pay a lot of money, man. Nigerian pay a lot of money. That's why these girls want to date them, bro. Nigerian pay a huge amount of money. Jollofina. When I become Nigerian dictator, the answer will end. Yeah, I mean, these African leaders who humiliated themselves and they humiliated their own country, like especially the president of Mauritania. His people are mad. If you can go to the French speaking side of TikTok, it's crazy, man. People are debating, people are insulting. The leader of Senegal, the people are saying, "Oh, we told like you are a revolutionary, you're not." And even within his party, there's a division within his party because of the conversation he had at the White House. They're saying that he's a sellout. You know, African revolutionary, the Pan Africanists. They, if you do it wrong, they will just call you a sellout. So the president of Senegal now, Bashiru Dumai Faye or whatever his name is, he's having issue, man. And his leader, his prime minister is trying to get away from him. The insult, they went like the way they were received at the White House, the way Trump was humiliating them. Trump was like, oh, Liberia, the president of Liberia, Trump would say, oh, you speak good English, and the other French president, and Trump was like, demeaning them and telling them to finish what they wanted to say as quick as possible. He doesn't have time. He cut off the president of Mauritania. President of Mauritania was still speaking, and he cut him off. And the president of Mauritania said, "Thank you, thank you." This side of Twitter, the French side of Twitter, Mauritanian are furious. They're like, who the F are you? Why do you go there and humiliate us in front of the whole world? So yeah, it's crazy what is going on in Africa right now. Trump was like, it's not gonna end well when Trump just called five president of African countries, and he just wanted to. The thing is, the Nigerian Lebanese who is working with Trump administration. He went and he gave them a script. He gave all of this president a script that when you go there, you just praise the president and you tell him that he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for what he did in the world. That's the script, and every one of them was just repeating that. And they convinced those the president of Gabon, and all of those guys that if you tell him the thing that if you tell him that he deserves that, then we'll be giving you whatever you want. The investment will be coming to your country and all of that. And now people are getting. Guys, do you remember this game? Let me show you this game. I don't know if you guys remember this game.
So sometimes developers make games and people go, eh. Well, actually, not sometimes, a lot of the time. But what only happens sometimes is when the games
Yeah, the internet took it as though the answer is again the African, not just the country that represent went there.
that were expected to fail hard, part two. So if you're interested, we did a list like this already.
Final Fight 2. I don't think you guys remember this shit. Game is start. Hey, do you remember this game? Bro, do you remember it? I don't think you guys remember that shit. Let me do, this is my last thing and then I'm gonna go after this one. Back in the days, bro. Shit. Yeah. This is old school, guys. If you're born, if you are not born from the days, let me just come in this side. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, those are the back in the days, bro. Back in the days, man, we used to kill this game back in the days. If you don't know what I'm talking about now, you know. This is old school. I don't remember actually. It's difficult to play this game on a laptop. Oh my god. Yeah. What? Why are you doing me like that? Yeah, you got it. Let me go. Go. A lot of people coming. Why you do me like that? Oh! You almost got me, bro. Come on, get this hand. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve those hands, bro. Let me drink a tea. Yeah, you deserve that knocked out. Oh my god. Yeah, son of Soweto, you still there? Ooh, you almost got me though. I need me some food, guys. I need some food, otherwise I'm dead. Oh, that's the chicken. Yeah, you got it. You got me. Nothing? No food at all. What? Oh, he got me, bro. Oh, shit. I got you too, bro. Ooh, this dude is crazy. Damn. What? How did I? What? It's been a while since the last time. Yeah. Yep. Yep. F that shit. Yep. Yep. You got me. Right? Whoa! Oh, you still not dead? Ooh. Oh man, I still got it, bro. Even though it's been a while since the last time I played this game, we still got it. What time is it actually? It's already 11. It's already 11. What? Yo, driving me crazy, bro. Play with me. Playing with me. Man, they kill me. They unalive my bottom. Yep. I give you the same treatment, man, every time. Yeah. How come I wasn't able to guard this guy? To get this guy? Yeah, man, I got you guys. Why, you trying to kill me? Yeah. I'm back again. Do you know this game? Have you ever watched this game? Have you ever played this game? This is if you're in Africa, West Africa, actually you played it. You played it before. His son of Soweto, no, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. The Street Fighter, no, that's not the Street Fighter. That's I think is that a Final Fight or something like that? Final Fight 2, I guess. This is very old school. Only people who are veteran. To be able to remember this game. This is back in the day, man. I still got it though, but it's not easy to play it on your laptop. You know, it's not easy. It's not the same. You know, we used to play it not on laptop. Man, he just stabbed me in the back. Nothing, no food at all. No food at all. No food at all. Oh, bro, I didn't like it. Playing with the computer with the keyboard is just not it. Not it, man. Oh, you still got me. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, you got it. You deserve. You got what you deserve. Everybody's gone, guy. I'm about to go to work too, but I just wanna remind myself. Damn. Who is this guy? Why is he doing me dirty? Why is he doing me dirty? How is that possible? How is this possible? I see what you try to do, bro. This dude, what are you looking for? Looking to get me? Ooh, look at this dude. Ooh, look at my man. This dude is so big. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at him. He's so muscular. Oh my god. Ooh. I wanna kill the boss and then he did knee. He give me a knee. Another knee. Another knee. Alright guys, that was it. That was it. That was it. We're going back to transitioning back to our thing. It was actually a wonderful day. It just reminded me my days when I used to play this shit. All right. Okay, Tamino, are you still there? All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. It was nice talking to you guys, and I enjoyed the stream. And see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.